Good morning, everyone. Hope we're having an amazing day. Today I'm in Tenby, which I believe and many other people believe is the best holiday destination in the whole of Wales and one of the best in the whole of the UK. I've personally had many memories here, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys around today. We're going to check out the beaches, we're going to check out the town. It's going to be a good morning, the sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Let's head out and check out one of the best places in Wales. So we're starting off by going down the steps here, down to North Beach, and just in case you're wondering where to park, I just parked on the North Beach car park. It was like £2, and you come up the ramp, down the steps, and onto North Beach. And it is a Thursday morning, so it's pretty quiet at the moment, but it's a beautiful morning. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I'm in a shirt and I'm lovely and warm, which isn't always the case in the UK, but today it is. It's about 18 degrees, and I just brushed my leg on some stinging nettles, so that's a good start. Look at the colour of the water, it's absolutely beautiful this morning. So there are three beaches here in Tenby. You've got North Beach, Castle Beach and South Beach. This is obviously the north. We're going to go check the other two out in a bit. The steps we came down are up there somewhere. And then here you've got a nice big open beach, perfect for swimming. There's a couple of surfers over there in the background, as you can see, about to go for a morning surf. You've got a nice little chilled out spot there to go grab an ice cream or a drink. And then you've got all the colourful buildings in the background there. Reminds me of Balamori as a kid. Then you've got this massive rock in the middle of the beach. Me and my missus had our first holiday here. We had quite a funny memory down there. I won't talk about on here, but if she's watching, she'll know exactly what I'm on about. As I said, I've had quite a few memories here in Tenby, and that reminds me of one of the amazing memories I've had here. Me, my dad, and my brothers rented that out. That's an apartment you can rent out. It's fairly expensive, but we rented that out a couple of nights before my wedding last year, and yeah, we stayed here for the night, which was a really great experience. I definitely recommend. Just off North Beach here, you've got the harbour. Obviously the tide's out at the moment. Got a beautiful church here, St. Julian's Church. Let's have a little look. Oh, no one's in here. That's a beautiful little church, this. Really small, but nice. Beachfront church. Really cool. Just as you come off North Beach in the harbour area here, you've got boat trips that you can book. You can go over to Caldey Island, which I've done about 7 years ago. Really good experience. And I think that's about 20 quid, it says on there. And then you've also got other boat trips you can do, like seal safari and stuff like that. Another really cool thing I love about Tenby is this spot here down on the harbour. Have a look at this. This is a great spot to do some jumps into the sea. Obviously, when the tide's in, you wouldn't want to do that at the moment when the tide's out. Might hurt. But yeah, when the tide's in, this is pretty deep by here, and you can jump off this wall, which I've done, and yeah, it's a good laugh. But there's many things like this in Tenby that just add up and just make it such a great place to come to. And if you are visiting Tenby, just be prepared for the hills. It's not a flat place to walk, that's for sure. But if you're a finely tuned athlete like myself, then it's not a problem. So that's Castle Beach down there, and you can see St. Catherine's Island. We'll go down and check that out in a minute. But first, I want to show you one of my favourite spots in Tenby with some amazing views. Great place to take some photos and take in the view. And if you're into your art, there is a museum and art gallery here as well. I've never actually been in there. I don't know if it's open. Oh, it is open, but yeah, we're not going to go in there today. But yeah, if you're into that, that's something else you can do as well. Check out this spot here. So from here you can see everything. So you've got the North Beach here, beautiful view of the coast, and then over onto this side you've got St. Catherine's Island there. You've got a boat down there about to head off to Caldey Island, which is the island you can see in the background there. And then you've got Castle Beach as well. So this is a good viewpoint to see pretty much everything Tenby has to offer. And you've got all the colourful buildings as well. You can see the boat just departing down there. So it goes around St. Catherine's Island and straight out to Caldey Island. Caldey Island is absolutely beautiful as well. I haven't been there for about 7 or 8 years, but it's definitely worth it. If you are coming down here, I definitely recommend that. There are a couple of things to do on the island as well. There's monks that live on the island and they make their own fudge, I think it was, or chocolate or something, and yeah. I love how Castle Beach has its own entrance. Ice cream van on the beach. Love that. You can see there's quite a few people starting to turn up now. And fair play, it is an absolutely beautiful day. We're down onto Castle Beach now, and as you can see behind me is St. Catherine's Island. There's a lot of history on St. Catherine's Island. It was originally built to protect this part of the UK from French invasion. It's also been a zoo. I believe it's been a prison as well, and it's been featured on an episode of Sherlock on BBC as well. So yeah, a lot of history and a really cool place. And you can go up there for a small payment as well. Maybe I'll do that in a future video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do that. I think that would be really cool to go and explore that. And then down there you have South Beach, which, yeah, as you can see, is pretty big. Quite a few people getting into the water, going for a swim now as well, which is good to see. Summer is here, man. Summer is here. Beautiful, beautiful scenes here at Tenby. Just by looking at the coastline here as well, you can see the history. Looks like what remains of a castle. This is obviously why it's called Castle Beach. Yeah, little cave you can go in there as well, which looks cool. We'll go and have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Only certain people will understand that one. Coming out into the town, then you've got your usual gift shops, you know, wetsuits and fishing gear, camping, outdoors, beach and water sports stuff. This looks like a good little shop, to be fair. Morris Brothers. I've never actually tried lobster or mussels or anything like that. Let me know if you have in the comments and if it's nice or not. They do a lot of that sort of stuff around here. Same as a lot of the beachfront places in the UK. Let's have a look at what the house prices are here. $500,000. Yep, can't afford that. I'll be off. Maybe one day. Fair play, that really filled the gap. Needed that. Sunshine and caffeine, that is a good start to the day. And beautiful views as well. Really good start to the day. Got another church here, St. Mary's Church. Obviously this is a lot bigger. Oh wow, look at this. This is lovely. God, look at the size of their meringues. I actually came in here when I last came to Tenby, and I had a donut and a coffee or something, and yeah, it's nice, and it really smells nice outside as well. You can smell all the fresh food. God, look at them fudge brownies. They look real good. Wow, look at the size of that. Oh, in case you're wondering as well, there are quite a few different hotels and B&Bs dotted around the seafront, so plenty of places to stay as well. Looking out at that view there, I do have to remind myself I'm in Wales and I'm not abroad. That is a beautiful view. Definitely doesn't look like Wales. One last look at Tenby before we leave. Stunning. Well, when I got here this morning, this car park was pretty much empty. So these spaces are really filling up now. So if you are coming here on a nice summer's day, might be wise to get here early. And that is going to conclude the Tenby trip. Nice spontaneous trip. I got a 2-hour road trip home now. Not too bad. But it's a random Thursday and I just woke up and decided to do this. And it's really nice having that freedom. And that's why I recently started earning money online through selling digital products. For years, I was confused on what to do to make money online, all these different things, Forex, crypto, and all these complicated things. It just put me off, to be honest. And I was trapped for years in 9-to-5 jobs I didn't like. But I recently found selling digital products and I found it so simple. It's not easy because you've got to put the time into it, but actually doing it and making sales it's a very, very simple process. So if you're interested in earning some extra money online, you know, as simple as possible for complete beginners, then what I'll do is I'll leave a free guide. I'll leave my free guide in the description so you can go and check that out if there's something you're interested in. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave it a like, subscribe if you are new. Let me know where to go next. Tenby's one of my favorite places. Oh, there was definitely a fly on my neck then. That was annoying. Also, if you're wondering where the wind muffer's gone, it's just gone. I put it in my pocket earlier and it just disappeared. Like, weird. It must have just fallen out of my pocket, but it must have just come off and fallen out of my pocket. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Plenty of travel for the year planned, plenty of videos coming. So stay tuned and catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing day.